Well, I think it's been a very wholesome relationship, the most important relationship that I have had outside of my family. And she's the reason why my career is where it is. She's really, you know, she's been unconditionally supportive, even from before my first book all the way up to the 10th book. And I think she's a voice of reason and sanity that everyone needs to hear, because she's been in the limelight and she's in the business of films. And if she can eat local, seasonal, traditional, if she can eat ghar ka khana, if she can be sensible with her lifestyle and exercise, then I think it sends across a strong message to the masses that you don't need to buy expensive food, you don't need to be on punishing exercise regimens, you don't need to be cool by not sleeping in the night. You can do very sensible things and stay in good shape for endless time to come. She's eating roti, sabzi, dal, chawal, khichdi, kadhi. She's eating food which has a name in her local language. So, and she's eating food which is in season, and she's eating food that she's cooking in her own kitchen. I think that's really the formula that it's always like this. The secret is that there is no secret. She's eating food that your dadi nani will be happy if you ate that food. So she's eating food that is endorsed by our dadis and nanis and endorsed by the collective wisdom of Indian women. And that's exactly how she's staying in good shape. One of the reasons why she's looking like the way she looks in her 40s is because she's been eating sensibly right from the time that she's in her 20s. A lot of us forget that looking good in 40s is also about eating right in 20s and 30s. If you start eating right only in 40s, it's not a bad time to start, but then you need to give yourself a little longer. You need to give yourself the next 5 to 10 years to look as good as you would like to look. Otherwise, she's been looking like this for 20 years. It's about 20 years of eating in a certain way. So if you start today, you should give yourself at least 2 years to look like that. See, the thing is that when it comes to working with actors, looking a certain way also becomes an occupational challenge for them, or an occupational hazard. But doing it in a way that is not dangerous for their health, which helps them optimize on their health and fitness while still looking like the way that they need to look for the role, is where my expertise or where my work then comes in. So, and like with Kareena, she's managed to look all her sizes and managed to shed the pregnancy weight just by keeping it simple. And that's really the message that we are even trying to send through the common sense diet, that you don't need to do something extreme to look good. Doing something sane and sustainable is the key to success, whether it is success of looking a certain way, feeling a certain way, or working in a certain way. Safe way of eating meat is basically, Safe has this formula that when he is traveling abroad, he will eat meat, and when he is home, he prefers more vegetarian, kind of like the loki and parval and dudhi and stuff, because he doesn't get these kind of vegetables when he's traveling. So it's also about optimizing your food and ensuring that there is adequate diversity in your diet versus really choosing foods purely in terms of nutrients.